Britain is a busy, crowded island, and as more and more houses and factories are built, it becomes increasingly important to keep unspoiled the beauty and peace of the countryside, so that people can escape from the noise and smoke of the cities. Parliament foresaw this need and decided that large areas of still unspoiled countryside should be marked out as national parks to protect the landscape beauty for public enjoyment. National parks now cover nearly 1/11 of the area of England and Wales, and each of them has a character and beauty all its own. Everyone is welcome to visit these great national parks, and young people in particular like to spend their holidays roving through this open countryside on foot or on their bicycles, staying each night at one of the youth hostels which have been set up for them. Snowdonia in North Wales is one of the grandest of all the parks. Here, clear mountain lakes reflect the outlines of the mountain ranges which surround them, until a swimmer splashes that reflection into 1,000 ripples. In this part of the park, there's a national recreation centre, where summer courses are organised in several popular open-air activities. Beyond the swimming class, boating enthusiasts gather to revel in the sun and the scenery while they learn to practice the delicate skill of managing a canoe. High on the hillsides above the recreation centre, the climbers meet. Under the watchful eye of experienced instructors, there are classes for beginners who still need to learn the basic facts of the highly skilled sport of rock climbing. Below the climbers, city dwellers normally accustomed to buses and cars now feel the wind blowing past their ears and the springy thud of their horses' hooves as they trek along a rough and dusty track with the other members of the riding class. Often in Snowdonia, a view is so lovely that one must spend a long time enjoying it. So these young boys have decided to go no further today. Since this is an authorised camping site, Bill and Tommy are pitching their tent on this spot. Like all young boys, these two enjoy feeling tough and independent. They will sleep well in their own tent, and even a burnt breakfast tastes good, eaten beside your own campfire. When they take down their tent and move on, they will, like these campers, think of other people and take care to leave their site tidy and free from litter, so that no mark of their stay is left behind. The Snowdonia National Park takes its name from the greatest mountain in England and Wales, set amid scenery of noble grandeur and providing a challenge to all aspiring climbers and mountain walkers. Those who are too young or too inactive to climb or walk can board the little mountain railway which chugs its way to the very summit of Snowdon, where the highest railway station in Britain is situated. The railway travels up and down all summer long. The views from the windows are lovely, and it's a pleasant way to get to the top, leaving the more energetic travellers to reach the summit the hard way. No more cheating for them. At home, Bill and Tommy may ride in Father's car, but here they prefer to stride forward with their packs on their backs through the open landscape. Now and then they stop for a rest and lean on a gate to watch the life of the countryside. For although this land is, as far as possible, safeguarded from industrial development for the enjoyment of all, it still remains the workshop of some. Those who lived here before the area became a national park still own their land, and the farmers grow their crops and tend their sheep and cattle here, as they have always done. Now, out on the lonely hillsides, Bill and Tommy find a great relic of the past. And looking down on the little town of Harlech, they see an even greater one. The castle, built hundreds of years ago when King Edward I of England was trying to subdue the princes of Wales. Many battles were fought here, and today, visitors like Bill and Tommy look at the castle and remember its exciting history. Far below lies another authorized camping site, which the boys investigate. Sites like these stop them from camping in unsuitable places. From the mountains of the Snowdonia National Park, we move south to Exmoor, another national park, set this time on the borders of Somerset and Devon. Here there are no mountains, but great stretches of high, wild, open moorland, clothed with grasses and patched with heather. On the tops of the open moor, there's hardly a tree to be seen, and in winter, fierce gales lash across the unsheltered land. This great moor looks today as it must have looked thousands of years ago. Even the wild life is little changed. The wolf and the wild boar have disappeared, but the wild red deer remain. At the edge of the moor, the countryside becomes gentler, and the land is seamed with sheltered valleys or coombes. Many are wooded, and remote farmhouses nestle amongst the trees which protect them from the fierce winds of winter. Visitors often spend their holidays on farms like this, walking, picnicking, and visiting the neighbouring villages. Exmoor villages have a fascination all their own. Snuggling in the valleys or half hidden amongst the wooded slopes lie Selworthy, Winsford, Paracombe, Wedden Cross, and Alliford Bridge. Artists like to try their skill at capturing the atmosphere of these villages in their watercolours. Just outside the ancient and charming village of Dunster, there's a good example of the care which is taken to preserve the beauty of every part of a national park. For the fine row of trees which lines this road serves a special purpose. In a national park, ugly necessities like this rubbish dump must be carefully hidden from sight. And special committees carefully watch over all new building in the parks to make sure that it blends with the surrounding countryside and the picturesque old buildings amongst which it is set. Through the valleys of Exmoor run rivers, the Lynn and the Exe, Orwater and Danes Brook, the Barle and the Bray, streams that bubble and dance their way to the sea between shaded banks, over little waterfalls, and past strange relics of long ago, such as Tower Steps, a bridge built of stone slabs in prehistoric times, and now a convenient means for the visitor to cross in search of fresh beauty. The rivers of Exmoor are a fisherman's paradise, and what could be more peaceful than waiting for the fish to bite as the water wends its way to the sea. Here, at the seaside, little towns like Lynmouth attract sun-loving and friendly visitors to the national park. Like all English seaside resorts, Lynmouth offers sun and fun, boat trips and gay crowds, bathing and dancing, and all manner of amusements. And when there are a few minutes to spare, people remember to buy postcards to send back to friends still working in the noisy cities, which now seem far away. But close behind the sociable town lie the moors, waiting to welcome all those who escape from noise and bustle to relax in the freedom of the open country. For those who know them well, these moors have much to offer, from sweet, thirst-quenching blackberries to the satisfaction of long cross-country walks under open and sunny skies. And even the tiniest hiker can feel the call of the open road. All who come to enjoy the countryside are guests in the countryman's home and workplace. They are on trust and have a special responsibility to do no damage, to respect private things, and to take care of the land and livestock as though it were theirs. Walkers, picnickers, and motorists follow the country code of good behavior prepared by the National Parks Commission. And this is little to ask in return for all the delights of the countryside, for the freedom to walk and ride on the open moors, released from the smoke and roar of industry that fills our crowded cities. And however much our towns may grow, these national parks will ensure that there remains a haven of fresh air and peaceful beauty for all who enjoy healthy open-air recreation in superb surroundings, or find refreshment in a visit to the unspoiled countryside.